So Deebo Samuel and Elijah Mitchell are coming back. They might play Week 18. If not, they'll definitely, most likely be there Week 1 of the playoffs. This has the potential to be, this is an offense that's already dominating without these guys. Now it's just up to Kyle Shanahan to spread the ball around. But if he does, how do these two guys affect the offense?
The rich get richer, right? It's just crazy the 49ers have the most offensive weapons in the NFL. It's not even close, in my opinion. Getting Deebo Samuel and Elijah Mitchell back is nuts. Jordan Mason is undervalued. So now you're going to have 3 running backs that are really, really good with CMC, Elijah Mitchell, and Jordan Mason. To me, Elijah Mitchell and Jordan Mason are your running backs. Like those are your running backs, right? So I'm hoping that he uses those guys, mixes them up between the tackles, and he uses CMC more, maybe not as often, but more like he did yesterday. To me, CMC is kind of like it's basically like a slot receiver almost is really what his strength is. He's an outlet. But I think Elijah Mitchell coming
Great
back.
decoy too, man. People are so freaked out by him. All you just got to do is like fake a pitch to him, and the guy's wide open over here.
Yep. Yeah. So I think Elijah Mitchell coming back should lower the amount of touches CMC gets. It's probably going to eliminate some of the, which I don't like, but I think it's going to reduce those Ray runs that we're seeing, unfortunately, because I think Ray is pretty damn good at it. Because I think Deebo is going to be getting a couple of those specifically in the postseason.
That sucks because Ray's been more effective than Deebo this year.
Yeah, and the other thing is it's going to take away targets from Kittle and Ayuk in the passing game, which I think is going to be a mistake also because I think those guys are better receivers than Deebo. So it's going to be.
I'm a little bit concerned about the return to Deebo because he's not had a good year. He's coming off an injury, and when he's been out there, the Niners have forced the ball to him to sort of justify their investment. And I think it's been to the detriment of the offense because his efficiency hasn't been great as a wide receiver. Everyone else has been doing better than him. So I'm curious to see how much target share he gets. Curious.
In the beginning, when Brock Purdy started playing quarterback, his number 1 target was Deebo Samuel. And since Deebo Samuel went down, he's been the offense has been better. I hate to say that, but it's just the facts. If you look at the statistics, Deebo just doesn't have the greatest hands. He's an elite weapon, but he's just not the greatest receiver, honestly, at least this year. And even last year, he led this. I think this year at one point before he went down, he led the league in drops. Last year, he did the same thing. So his strength is not really catching the ball. As weird as that sounds for a receiver making that amount of money. So I'm hoping that, they don't go overboard with the target.
He drops like 10% of his targets historically through his career. That's a lot. And last year, when he was targeted, he was so good. The quarterback rating targeting him was 106.2. Good things happen when you threw to Deebo. This year, 91 targets. That's a sizable load. 73.1 rating when targeted. It's not working. So he's coming back. Great. He's a decoy. You can use him in a lot of ways, but don't overuse him until good things start happening.
Yeah, don't overdo it. I know 49er fans get sensitive about this one because everyone loves Deebo, and I like him too. I think he's an elite weapon, but there's just certain ways that you need to use him, and it's not traditional wide receiver routes.